Alan Watts was a British philosopher, writer, and speaker who is best known for popularizing Eastern philosophy and spirituality in the West. His philosophy emphasized the interconnectedness and unity of all things, and stressed the importance of living in the present moment. One of the central themes in Watts' philosophy was the idea that the self is not a separate, isolated entity, but rather a part of the larger universe. He believed that we are all connected to each other and to the world around us, and that our sense of individuality is largely an illusion. Watts also stressed the importance of living in the present moment and experiencing life fully, rather than constantly worrying about the past or future. He argued that our obsession with the past and future leads to anxiety, stress, and a sense of disconnectedness from the world. Another important aspect of Watts' philosophy was his emphasis on the value of play and spontaneity. He believed that our culture's focus on productivity and efficiency often leads us to neglect the importance of simply enjoying life and being creative. Welcome to Black Rock Inspired. In this video, we will take a journey through the mind of Alan Watts, exploring the rich philosophical ideas and insights that he brought to the world. Let's dive in. 1. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. At first glance, it may seem like a nonsensical statement, but upon closer inspection, it reveals a profound truth about the nature of self-definition. Just as you can't bite your own teeth because they are the tool you use to bite, you can't define yourself using yourself as the measuring stick. It's a circular and self-defeating process that can only lead to frustration and confusion. Instead, Watts encourages us to embrace the mystery of our existence and experience ourselves without the need for rigid definitions. 2. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. This is a thought-provoking statement that challenges our conventional understanding of human suffering. Watts suggests that the universe, or the gods, created a life for the purpose of play and enjoyment. However, humans have a tendency to take life too seriously, becoming overly attached to their goals and desires. When things don't go according to plan, we experience disappointment and suffering. But what if we approached life with a more playful and lighthearted attitude, embracing the joy and wonder of existence? Perhaps this would help us to avoid unnecessary suffering and find greater fulfillment and happiness in our lives. 3. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. This may seem simple at first glance, but it holds a profound truth about the human experience. Watts suggests that the very fact of being alive is enough to give our lives meaning, and that the frantic pursuit of external achievements or goals is unnecessary. Despite this, many of us live our lives in a state of constant busyness and anxiety, feeling as though we must constantly achieve and accomplish in order to justify our existence. However, if we take a step back and appreciate the simple joy of being alive, we may find that true meaning and fulfillment lie not in what we do, but in simply being. 4. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it as play. Watts believes that we can find true joy and fulfillment in any task, no matter how mundane, if we approach it with a sense of curiosity and presence. This means that our daily responsibilities, often viewed as dull or stressful, can actually be a source of play and enjoyment. By embracing the present moment and fully immersing ourselves in our tasks, we can discover a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. 5. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. This is a metaphorical statement that offers a wise lesson for dealing with difficult situations in life. The muddy water represents a problem or challenge that is clouding our vision and causing confusion or distress. Watts suggests that rather than trying to force a solution or frantically searching for answers, we should step back and allow the situation to settle on its own. By letting go of our need for control and allowing things to unfold naturally, the muddy water will eventually clear, and the solution will reveal itself. This quote reminds us that sometimes the best course of action is simply to trust in the natural order of things and allow the universe to work its magic. 6. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Watts suggests that rather than resisting or fearing change, we should approach it with a sense of curiosity and openness, allowing ourselves to be carried along with the flow. By immersing ourselves in the dance of life, we can find beauty and meaning in every moment, even as the world around us shifts and transforms. This quote reminds us that change is a natural part of life, and that by embracing it fully, we can learn and grow in ways that we never imagined possible. 7. Problems that remain persistently insoluble should always be suspected as questions asked in the wrong way. This is a provocative statement that encourages us to think differently about the nature of problem solving. Sometimes the key to solving a problem lies not in finding the right answer, but in asking the right questions. By shifting our perspective and looking at the problem from a different angle, we may be able to uncover a solution that was hiding in plain sight. 8. When we attempt to exercise power or control over someone else, we cannot avoid giving that person the very same power or control over us. It is a profound statement that challenges our conventional understanding of power and control in human relationships. Watts suggests that when we seek to exert power over others, we ultimately give up a piece of our own power and autonomy in the process. This creates a cycle of control and counter-control that can ultimately erode trust and respect in our relationships. This quote encourages us to embrace a new philosophy of empowerment, one that emphasizes mutual cooperation and respect rather than domination and control. 9. You're under no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago. This is a powerful statement that encourages us to embrace change and self-evolution. It challenges the belief that our identity is fixed and unchangeable, inviting us to let go of limiting beliefs and patterns that no longer serve us. By consciously evolving ourselves and choosing who we want to be in each moment, we can create a life that is more aligned with our true values and passions. 10. Never pretend to a love which you do not actually feel, for love is not ours to command. This is a reminder of the true nature of love. Love is a complex and mysterious emotion that cannot be forced or manipulated. Trying to pretend to feel love when we do not truly experience it is a disingenuous act that ultimately leads to disappointment and heartache. Watts' quote encourages us to be authentic and truthful with ourselves and others when it comes to matters of the heart. Love cannot be commanded or controlled. It is something that must be freely given and received. By being honest about our feelings and intentions, we can avoid hurting ourselves and others in the pursuit of love. As always, we appreciate your support and hope that this video has been informative and engaging. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. Additionally, we've included some links below to resources and products that can help you further explore the concepts covered in this video. We value your feedback and suggestions, so please feel free to leave a comment or send us a message with any thoughts or ideas you may have. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more great content in the future.